This is the story of hiking rim to rim to rim in the Grand Canyon. The Rim to Rim Trail is a 26-mile single-track trail that runs from the south rim to the north rim of the Grand Canyon, and we're going to do it twice. Starting at around 7,000 feet elevation on the south rim, we'll descend a few thousand feet down to the Colorado River. Then we'll ascend the opposite side to the north rim, around 8,000 feet elevation, camping here for the night. Then we'll turn around and do it again the next day for a total of 54 miles and over 20,000 feet of elevation change. On November 4th, 2022, I flew from Austin, Texas to Salt Lake City, Utah to meet up with my friends from Wyoming, Tanner and David.
This is the money shot right here.
They picked me up from the Salt Lake City airport and we drove south towards the Grand Canyon in Arizona. After 8 hours of driving, we arrived to the Grand Canyon. It was dark and cold. We set up our tent and tried to get as much sleep as possible. We woke up early the next morning, got all of our gear ready, ate some breakfast, and we took off on the trail at about 7 a.m. Over the next 35 hours, we traversed through diverse terrains, steep inclines and declines, temperature swings of more than 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and stunning views of one of the 7 wonders of the world. All making this a challenging but very rewarding experience that I will never forget.
All right, we are heading straight that way. That little rim up there is the north rim. In about 12 hours, we should hopefully be over there, camp there for the night. Let's go. Right
there. These first 5 miles of the trail went very quickly. It's pretty much all downhill, and we lost about 5,000 feet in elevation. The views heading down from the top were absolutely beautiful. We could look over and see the north rim, which is about 10 miles as the crow flies. There are 2 ways to get from the south rim to the north rim, the South Kaibab or the Bright Angel trailhead. We opted for the Bright Angel side. So far, the hike was off to a great start.
All right, we're about 4 miles in, dropped about 3,000 feet of elevation already. It's definitely warmed up. We've all pretty much shed all of our layers. Beautiful so far. It's pretty epic.
We made our first stop at Indian Garden Campground, which is about the 5-mile mark.
How we doing?
Doing better.
Went to the bathroom, refilled our waters, then got back on the trail. Our next stop will be Phantom Ranch, which is on the other side of the Colorado River.
We are about 3 hours into the hike so far, almost 8 miles in. Weather's perfect, it's like 50 degrees, sun's out. Lots of super nice people on the trails. Beautiful views everywhere. We're almost to the Colorado River, so stoked for that. Coming up on the bridge that crosses the Colorado River at the bottom of the canyon. We're gonna cross this, hang out at Phantom Ranch, eat some food, fill up our water, and then start our climb back up the other side. This hike's been great so far. It's freaking beautiful. Crossing the bridge of the Colorado River. This is epic.
We stopped here at Phantom Ranch for about 30 minutes before we started our 15-mile ascent up the north rim. We refilled our waters and electrolytes. Phantom Ranch is a tiny makeshift town at the bottom of the canyon. There's lodging, food, and even a post office.
All right, we just left Phantom Ranch, and now we're heading up the north side of the canyon where we'll be camping tonight. And it's gotten a lot warmer down here. Tanner was the smart one and brought shorts. Beautiful. I'm a criminal. the verdict?
Harder than we thought it was gonna be.
I will never do something like this again.
We get to do it all over again in about 15 hours. We're a little over 18 miles in, about 7.5 hours. We just stopped at Cottonwood Campground to grab some water, have a couple snacks, sit down for a minute, so ready to get back after it. We just hit about mile 20. It's about 4:30 p.m. So I got about 5 miles of hiking to go, but it's still beautiful. Definitely getting more tired throughout the day, obviously, but we've been going for like over 8 hours. So we'll keep chugging along and we will see you guys here in a little bit. How we doing?
This is eating us up and spitting us out.
Here we go. I think the last couple of hours have been that stage in the hike where we're like, why did we decide to do this? That is a very good question. Legs feed the wolf, boys.
Legs feed the wolf.
These last few miles of the hike were pretty grueling. They went by super slow. We'd already been on our feet for over 8 hours. It was dark, and the higher up we got, the colder it was getting. But finally, just after 8 p.m., we made it to the top and set up our camp.
We are in the tent, made it to the top, put our tent up, made some food, ate the food. How we doing, boys?
I don't have a lot of words right now.
I think Tanner's asleep already. It hurt mentally and physically. We'll talk to you in the morning. Day 2, baby.
Day 2.
This will be interesting.
Very interesting.
$7 a.m. on day 2. Unfortunately, there's only 2 of us.
2 of us.
Doing this one today. Tanner will unfortunately be staying back. The climb up last night was just miserable. It was a good 4 to 5 hours of just 30-40% grade going up the canyon. We're doing it all over again today. Just gonna keep it nice and steady. Just enjoy it. Let's get started.
Getting started that next morning was pretty difficult, but David and I just had that mindset of consistent forward progress, just putting one foot in front of the other. And after getting into the hike a little bit, we actually started feeling pretty good.
We are at Manzanita, little rest stop here. I think we're about 6 miles into the hike so far on day 2. My lips are severely chapped, if you cannot see. It's dry. It's hot, but we're having a great time. We just made some coffee, having a little snack. We're gonna have lunch at Phantom Ranch here in a couple hours, so we'll see you there.
There is no good or bad. Thinking makes it so.
There is no good or bad. Thinking makes it so. I love it. I love it. That is correct. Back around the bridge. I thought it was a dumb question, but I said like, yeah.
David and I really started to find our groove, and we were actually moving at a faster pace than we were on day 1. We stopped again at Phantom Ranch and ate lunch, and we sent some personalized postcards to friends and family. These get hauled up the canyon every week by pack mules. Pretty sweet.
How many people can say they sent a postcard from the bottom of the Grand Canyon? So if you ever come down here, make sure you bring some stamps so you can do the same. We are about 43 miles in altogether. It is about 2 p.m. and we've got around 10 to 11 miles to go, all climbing of course. We're just putting one foot in front of the other, enjoying the views. One thing that we've kind of come to learn on this hike is that there comes a point where the pain in your legs doesn't necessarily get any worse. It just kind of like reaches a threshold. Then it becomes a game of like, how long can you keep going and withstanding that pain and enduring it? And that, my friends, is why we do these things. All right, we are coming into Indian Garden. From here, we've got about 5 miles left of climbing, about 4,000 feet. So that's a big one. We're feeling good right now, so let's hope it stays this way. About 2 miles from the top. I don't want to jinx it, but we're feeling pretty dang good. I think a big part of it, one, we're loaded up on sodium all day, lots of sodium. Also, being here a little bit earlier, like doing the climbing during the daytime probably helps, but the views are freaking epic right now. Sunset hitting the canyon over there. How we feeling?
Ooh, feel good. Quick pro tip: if you start to feel even just a smidge of chafing, just pull down your pants and fix your underwear, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So that's been the move today, and I think it's changed the game entirely.
I love it. Let's go. All right, we are at the 1.5 mile house right there, meaning we are 1.5 miles from the top, which is just right there. It's not far at all. Look at this view. It is just beautiful. We camped right there last night. It's a long ways.
It's been a good day, honestly.
Miss you, Tanner. We love you.
We love you, Tanner. We wish you were here with us.
We really do. All right, we'll see you at the top. All right, we've got less than a quarter mile to the top. Gave it a good kick. This last mile, finished strong, feeling good on the home stretch. See you at the top. All right, we officially made it back to the top of the rim. 54 miles, 12,714 feet of ascent, 13,506 feet of descent in 23 hours, 26 minutes, and 33 seconds. Rim to rim to rim. We're gonna go get some cheeseburgers. I wish Tanner was here to celebrate with us. How we feeling, David?
Feel good. I feel real good. Actually, I'm beat up and my body hurts quite a bit, but we did the thing. And most importantly, we negative split the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it took about 12 and a half hours yesterday and then about 11 and a half today. That is a wrap. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Has been real fun.
All right, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
You can keep a secret while you're looking over here. I could be your 5 if you wanna keep it. Gotta give a